Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Now it's Giroud. Giroud with the ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's there to get rid. Silva. Sterling. Fernando. Oh, good interception. Clichy. Sterling. Where to from here? Otamendi. Sanya. Hoists it high. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Like I say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Ramsey. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Yaya Toure. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Mesut Ozil.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Sterling. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Welbeck. Welbeck needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I was thinking.
They've scored! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got...
It's a goal! They are right back in business. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Santi just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Jesus Navas. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Forward it goes. Can he find a finish now? Ramsey. Kieran Gibbs. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Sterling. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Defence has got rid of that. Cazorla. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. And he's been judged offside. Sterling goes on a charge down the left. It's on a plate. Lovely bit of skill. Aguero. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Mesut Ozil. Sanya does well there, alert. Ramsey tries to get it forward quickly. Kieran Gibbs could try cutting inside here. And Welbeck! Aimed long and direct. Yaya Toure. Now it's Fernando. Fernando passes it through. Aguero gets through on his own. Can he shoot? It's in!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cazorla. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Yaya Toure. Sanya. Looks to thread it through. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Looks like a good ball through. Kieran Gibbs boots it to safety. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Yaya Toure. Ramsey. Cazorla. Otamendi gets into the right position to intercept. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Mesut Ozil. Giroud. Well played, he saw that coming. Sanya. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Giroud. Looks to slip it through. Done very well to intervene. Yaya Toure. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Jesus Navas looks to dink one in. Debussy. Arteta. Cazorla. Now it's Giroud. Giroud floats one over. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Silva. Sterling. He's off on a marauding run. He's taking on the lot of them. Clichy with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Debussy. Arteta. Kieran Gibbs. Sanya charges in. Yaya Toure. Arteta. It's a loose ball. Ramsey pumps it upfield. Sterling. That's the throw. Company. And it's Silva. Tries a through ball. Yaya Toure. Silva. Jesus Navas is steaming forward. Silva with the ball through. Cazorla. Yaya Toure. Now it's Giroud. Deftly done. He's through. He's made sure that that won't get through. They're in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it doesn't have to be pretty now, just direct and into that box.
That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Kieran Gibbs. Arteta goes long and forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. And back out it comes. Now the pass. Silva. Ramsey, who does have an assist to his name. Gibbs. Sterling. Clichy going full tilt down the left. So that's it. It is all over. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Cazorla tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Where to from here? And it's Bonnie. Hoists it high. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Arteta gets it back. Now it's Walcott. Welbeck. Can he find a finish now? Yaya Toure. Company boots it upfield. Looks to thread it through. Has he picked him out? Now it's Aguero. Aguero drilled in low. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Sterling! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Looks like a good ball through. It's anyone's ball. Koscielny gets good distance on it. Wilfred Bonny. And the follow-up. We can get that clear. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. In by Delph. He's there to get rid. In once more. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ramsey. Tries a through ball, goes for goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Cazorla with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about, he was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Delph. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Fernando cuts it out. Silva. Bonny. Now the pass. He's had a look. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good interception. Ramsey. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Ramsey. Cazorla with the ball through. He's away! And Welbeck! Brilliant from Danny Welbeck! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Yaya Toure. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Body. Wilfried floats one over. Cazorla passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Company. There's the whistle for half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Goes wide. Sterling puts it into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Ramsey tries a long pass towards the front. Walcott tries a through ball. It's a decent ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Delph. Now the pass. Now it's Aguero. And he's through on goal. And the ball's come out. Walcott. Conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Fernando tries to get it forward quickly.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Sterling with a long pass. Belts one. Sticks it away.
Unbelievable.
They're back within reach. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
Özil. Ramsey. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Walcott. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Alexis Sanchez doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Keeper's ball. Company. Yaya Toure. Looks to slip it through. Delph. Goes long and forward. Deftly done. Sterling needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Fernando. Yaya Toure passes it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Fernandinho. Now it's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, the ball's come loose. He'll have a go. Kieran Gibbs. Alexis Sanchez. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Plays it long. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ramsey. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good idea, just poorly executed. Otamendi. Fernando. He's off on a marauding run. Boni. Fernandinho with the ball through. Looking to force his way through. Big chance. It's come loose. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. He's lifting it over. Here it comes. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Sterling dinks one in, floated through. It's Aguero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Fernandinho knocks it towards the front. Alexis Sanchez. Otamendi positions himself well and cuts it out. Fernandinho. Alexis Sanchez. Spreads it wide. Fernando. Chip through. Now it's Sterling. Tries a through ball. Boni is on his own. And with that, the final whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence. They've got to be far more robust in such a crucial position. And for me, it cost them the game.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.